And welcome everybody, CLG FC. It's time once again for another episode, and this time it is Jarvis Brook III in the Mid-Sussex Football League Division 9. A big matchup here between these two. Jarvis Brook III are trying to stay above the drop. AFC Uckfield under 21s haven't found wins as of recently, but they are still only 3 points back. Buxted 3, though, has found a win and a draw recently. Actually, I would say in their last 3 to 4 games, they've picked up, I want to say, 5 points. So certainly on the charge, trying to turn it around right now. Although, granted, Buxton only have, I believe, 4 or 5 goals scored all season. So not ideal for them. However, still in with a puncher's chance. Neither of those teams playing, well, the AFC Uckfield under 21s are playing today. They play third place AFC Bolnore, who have dropped to third after their loss in the league to CLG FC. And it's Crowborough United who have found themselves back in the second promotion spot, 2 points clear of AFC Bolnore, but a game in pocket as well means they could potentially end the day back in third place, Crowborough United. One note, it says Counterlogic can potentially claim the Mid-Sussex Football League Division 9 title with a win over Jarvis Brook III, but also require results elsewhere to go in their favor. I don't think that's true because this will be game 13 of the season, and that will leave 5 games for a maximum of 15 points. Now, if CLGFC win, that puts us on 34, with Crowborough United not playing this weekend, or have already played. They are down to, they would be 14 back if we win, and there's still 15 points on the table. So mathematically, I actually don't think this is correct. I think it's gonna depend upon the results of the next round, and I say that because Crowborough United's competitions, or I'm sorry, if I go to Crowborough United's schedule, um, they play again on the 28th, and I think we play again prior to that in the Mid Sussex Football League. We play on the 24th. So really, we're looking. Should we win this game versus Jarvis Brook III, we're looking at the one versus East Greenstead Meads as potentially the title-winning match. Of course, that is against seventh place. We've really played all the teams in the upper half of the table. I mean, Crawley Crowbers is really the last team. West Hoathly have risen recently, so we do have to play them. We have to play Crawley Crowbers too, um, as well. So fourth and sixth, but we have East Greenstead Meads. Um, we have we have to play Buxted again. We have to play AFC Uckfield under 21s again. So most of these matchups are going to be against the bottom half of the table here. And it starts with this matchup versus Jarvis Brook III. So Jarvis Brook III, CLG FC. Let's get into the news really quickly because we did have a little bit of news. We had a physio report that we have to go to. Adrian Firth, who was actually our third string goalkeeper, had a thigh strain after miskicking a ball during training. He's out 4 to 5 weeks. We've left him to the physio. We don't want to give injections, really. Uh, especially to a player who's not really starting games. So we can afford to leave him to the physio. So he's out 4 weeks. But the big news, the big news is back in the lineups, and that is that Hyde is back. Had a nasty spell of the flu, was out 9 days, missed 2 games for it, and Swift has been moved to the bench. So Swift was not selected prior to Hyde's flu, and Swift has done so well in Hyde's absence that, and also in the absence of Haverio earlier this season when he was on a yellow card suspension, that he has now been promoted from a reserve team player up to the bench. So Swift on the bench as a result of his play. And that is everything. We're going to apply the advice to the team. We're going to tell them let's give the fans the performance they are expecting of us here. It is going to be away. We are away. We're playing in Limekiln playing field in Crowborough. So we are in our lovely CLG red aways. Jarvis Brook III are in the blue. So here's McPhee up midfield, loses the header to Lemon, but it falls to Perkis. Perkis trying to put Hancock in, trying to capitalize on Lemon coming forward for that ball, being a little bit out of position. Just going to go back to Butterfield. Got one on the trailing right-hand side. Anderson back to Steffens. Steffens tries to get it back to the right-hand side, but it goes to Butterfield. Now Perkins. The ball into Hancock. Could be flagged for offsides here, but it will roll out for a throw-in either way. Powell will restart play here. Hyde to Spaps. Spaps could put the ball forward for the run for Snicky. Does do so now. Snicky, they've got it on the right-hand side. They've got to wait for the trailing man here. Snicky takes it to the byline. The cross comes in. It's a little early, so McPhee will just knock it down. But Carey, under pressure, puts it out for a CLG corner. It's the first corner of the game here. Hyde to take it. Hyde in near post, and I've headed it just wide of the near post. Ball out of play. Here's Doolin, Steffens. Back to Doolin. Cross could be coming in here. It's going to fall to Hancock. The cross, Freddie with a great save, and Birmingham clears. Loose ball after Spaps' shot. Averial has it. He's going to take it forward, but then fade it. Get over to Birmingham. Birmingham with the cross on the left-hand side. Snicky with the ball, and it just heads across the face of goal. Nobody there to put it in the net, and that will be a goal kick. Averial with it. Averial. Out left for Birmingham. Birmingham one time on the cross. It's going to be Spaps near post, but he sailed it over the bar. Could not get the ball down. And that one goes over the bar. Valius restarts play. Averial wins the header. Ball knocks off Butterfield. Falls to Ferriel. Hyde now with a great ball. Finds Davies. Davies now trying to put Snicky in. That's a good ball from Davies, but Snicky, the flag goes up. The ball's in the back of the net, but the flag is up. And it will be whistled for offsides. CLG building again here in the 11th minute. Averial. Ferriel. Snicky. Option on the left for Davies. He's got to come collect the ball. He's knocked down. That one actually goes back to the keeper, but Valius is not aware to it. It will go out for a CLG corner. Davies. It's a good ball, but Valius is there. It's too deep, and Valius will not bring it down. Ball goes upfield. Birmingham will knock it ahead. Ball will collect it. Back for Birmingham. Birmingham boots it forward. Davies tries to settle this. Tries to get it forward to Snicky, who's making a great run. But the ball is stopped, and now Stephens has it. I'll give it back to Valius. Jarvis Brook trying to build here. Won't be able to do much. Gabriel. No score anywhere in the grounds opening 10 minutes. Here's Spaps on the right-hand side. Spaps with a cross. That's a good cross, and it's headed away and out for a CLG corner. Davies. Good ball in, but Carey gets to it. Will clear. Carey will go out to collect it outside the box and puts one forward for Hancock. Crunching tackle from Powell, but it clears the ball. That's the end of the Jarvis Brook attack. Quarter of an hour in, no scores around the grounds. Perkis, ball cut out by me. Back for Birmingham, forward. He doesn't win the header, but it will fall to Spaps. Plenty of space here for Spaps to potentially run. Being held up by the midfielder here. And it'll come back to Ferriel. Ferriel. Good find to Powell. Powell over to Spaps. Spaps. What can Spaps do? Back for Hyde. This ball going to come center at Will Ferriel here. And McPhee will clear it. Imperial will send it back to the wing. No. Powell. Hyde, Imperial trying to work the ball in is CLG. Hyde now back for Powell on the right-hand side. Early cross going in. It's a good cross. Nicky, can he get to it? Oh, it's off the post. Can they get to it? It's off the post. They've taken a shot and it goes off the post. And it's out. Crawley Cobras 2 have scored over East Greenstead. Here's a good ball. Sticky, can they get to it? Offsides. The flag goes up. So Crawley Cobras 2 lead against East Greenstead Meads. That moves Crawley Cobras 2 up to second place. They are a point behind. Bolnore have just scored versus AFC Uckfield under 21s. West has put it in. The back of the AFC Uckfield net, and Bolnore will jump Crawley United. There's a ball in. It's headed away by myself. Jarvis Brook collected. That one, Hyde will clear it out. Now Sneaky collects it. Got the ball on the right-hand side. Trailing man up towards the center. Can they find him? Ferriel's got it. Now for the forward man in Spaps. Spaps on side. Spaps takes a shot, but Vallis has it. And that was the end of the CLG attack. '30th minute here at Limekiln playing field. 0-0 between Jarvis Brook III and CounterLogic FC. McPhee will pick this up. Forward for Hill and up to Parkus. Hill, the ball for Parkus. That time goes past. Birmingham picks up. Aviro has it. Ball down the wing for Davies over the top. Davies has it. Davies could put the ball in. He's slid underneath. No foul called. Anderson clears it to Butterfield. And now can Jarvis Brook break back the other way is the question. Butterfield holding the ball up in midfield. Stevens has it, looking for one over the top, but the attacker would have been offside. Stoolin now to Butterfield. Run being made. Again, the ball does not come in. Steffens now tries to put the ball in. Hancock could be offsides here. I'm going to clear it anyway. And the flag eventually, in the end, does go up. And it is indeed offsides. Steffens collects the loose ball that was knocked away. Doolin trying to get the ball over the top. Hancock on the chase. Hancock has it. Cross could come in here. It's going to fall to Butterfield. That's a great save from Freddie. Lemon will get to the ball first. A very good, dangerous cross. Center of the box. And Freddie equal to the task again. Big, big save from Freddie to keep the game goalless. Anderson now with Perkis. That was a shot instead of a cross, and it goes all the way off Birmingham, out for a throw right by the flag. Hill will take this. Anderson knocks it down back for Hill, but Hill is offside. That's the end of the attack. Ready restarts play. Stephen wins the header from Hyde. Hancock's gone down. Hancock's gone down with an injury. The ball's got to go out here. Hancock and the ball will go out. Hancock unfortunately looks like this injury could be serious. That's very unfortunate. He's damaged his heel. And have they made a substitution? I think they've just treated him. Yeah, they just treated him. No sub. 41 minutes in. No change to any of the scores. Davies to Birmingham. Birmingham with a cross into the box. Spaps with the header. And Vallis is there to glove it down. So CLG right now would be 11 points clear at the top. With Bolnore still leading at AFC Uckfield under 21s. Hyde tries to knock the ball away. That's a bad slide tackle. Lemon's going to be taken out by it. but the ball comes to Spaps. Spaps put the ball forward. Snicky could win this foot race. They're going to win the foot race. Is the shot going to come on goal? No, and it whizzes over the bar. Snicky with a great opportunity. Had to take the shot early, took the shot early, and just missed the target. Now the ball back the other way. Lemon collects it. We'll go back to Freddie. Freddie, long ball forward. We'll find Snicky. Ariel takes it. Spaps on the left-hand side. Davies on the left-hand side. Spaps on the right. Averio here. Could go back for Hyde here. Try to let Spaps reset, come back for the ball. Instead, Birmingham gets it on the left-hand side. Birmingham will take it back to Javirio. Is Javirio going to play the ball forward? Forwards have to get back one side. They do now. Hyde back to Birmingham. Birmingham on the left-hand side. That's a good cross. Snicky with the shot. And they have sent that one wide. Davies would have been the better target there. He was unmarked in the box completely. But instead, ball goes to Snicky, and that one will go wide of the goal. 1 minute of stoppage here. We're in the final minute of the first half. Ferriel with the ball here in midfield. Ferriel to Hyde. Hyde trying to play the ball over the top for Davies. Davies could win the foot race. It's knocked down. Hill has it. He puts it out for a corner because of the pressure. And so the corner will be taken. I'm going to take the corner. Corner comes flying in. It's a dangerous ball in the box. He'll be knocked down for a throw. So it's about 40 seconds left in this half. Davies here. That's a great ball, but Spaps is shot. Oh, Spaps on a really good run. The shot blocked, and it's out for the corner again. Davies to take the corner this time. Low corner coming in. Butterfield has to deal with it. Out for yet another one. Are we going to get the corner? Is the question. Davies here knocks the corner forward. Loose ball. Velas has it. That certainly should be the halftime whistle. And yes, it will be. 0-0 here. We can still come out with a match with a win today. So. Crawley Cobus right before the halftime has scored again. Chadwick, his second. He's got a brace. And that gives Crawley Cobus a 2-0 lead right now over East Greenstead Meads. Greenstead here on 16 points. That's a bad knockdown. Butterfield looks like it could have been a foul. Javirio's under a bit of pressure. Has to send the ball upfield and will. But out of play for a throw. Ready to restart play here. Ball goes very long. He knocks it forward. They try to settle it down to their own 2 feet, but Carey is there to knock it forward for Vallison. Will once again come back the other way. Long ball, cut off. Powell now with it. Powell looking for the run. Oh, Snicky could be in, and the flag goes up for offsides once again. Vallis to restart play. They're not going to win the header, but it falls to Stevens. Doolin. Another pass. That one's going to go back to Freddie. In goal. Bolnore have doubled their lead right at the beginning of the second half. West has got his brace. Bolnore lead 2-0 at home versus AFC Upfield under 21s. Still no score here. This foot race looks like it will be Perkis. Well, going out, Spaps to intercept it. Spaps, what can he do here? He's in central midfield. He's not out wide like he likes to be. Ferriel went for a shot, and that one whizzed well and truly wide. And that one's out for a goal kick. Ferriel with it on the left. Hyde will find Birmingham all alone on the left wing. That's a good cross coming in. It could go far post for Spaps, but Carey shuffles it out of play for a CLG corner. And it will be Davies to take that corner. Low corner coming in. That one, if he will get away in the flurry. Out for a throw. The 8 minutes gone here. Come past the ball here. Pass. Butterfield could be in. That's a really good ball over the top here from Pass and the shot. Freddie, that's a great save. Freddie knocks it out on a fantastic save. Keeps the game scoreless. Whitcomb here for the first corner for Jarvis Brook. It's not back out. That's as far as the pass. Pass can line up a shot here. Pass will, and it goes over the net. Line up net as well. Okay, we need to make a substitution. Davies is having a pretty poor game. I don't have anybody to replace him though, so Sneaky's not having a great game either. They're down to 6.4. And Ferriel's not having a great game. He's down to 6.5. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring. See, Ferriel's not doing bad, and neither is Spaps. So I don't know what to go here. Maybe we just run it out a little bit further. So I don't know. I could put Averio up here for Davies, move Davies back and put Swift in. And have Averio on the left. I don't know. Come on. Ay. Let me pause and go over here. So Averio plays midfield, but not forward midfield. So really, that doesn't help us. Do I play anything? No, I'm all wing back. We're all central defense. So can we get Spaps to play on the right, on the left? Spaps only plays on the right. Could put a Limi in here for Spaps, but Spaps is having a bet. Spaps is one of the players having the best game. I mean, really, the player having the best game right now is Freddie. But let's run it out another 10 minutes. See how we do. Here's Birmingham now. Farrell. Whip it across. Spaps. That's a good ball in. Sneaky there. Spaps for the shot. Davies to take the corner. Davies with a good ball. Off the post. Oh, it's blocked by Clark. It looked like it went off the post. That one high. Tried to hit a cross and it squirted all the way back over to midfield. It will be Jarvis Brook's ball. Pass will pick it up. Averio is going to foul him. And that was going to end the attack here for now. Averio back to Birmingham. Birmingham could whip the crossing. Birmingham with the cross, but goes right to Ballison. There's no problem there. We are going to make a sub. We're gonna put in Swift for Averio. That'll be our change. The second change I'm looking at is Tyndall for Sneaky. But I want to run it out a little bit longer. There's Powell. Powell for Lemon. And for Powell. To Averio. To Ferriel. Ferriel here. He's got options on the left. Finds a through ball to Sneaky. Very nicely done. Sneaky to hold up play. Sneaky trying to find a player on the left-hand side. That's Davies, but pass will intercept it. Leonard now. Trying to find Hancock forward. Flag goes up. Offsides. Substitutions taking place. We'll make our second sub. We're gonna make Tyndall for Sneaky. And then we're going to demand more from our players. Doolin here for Jarvis Brook. Anderson. Kerry. Forward for Butterfield. Butterfield on the wing. There's Pask. Pask now. Oh, gets by Birmingham. Pask could have options here. And there's the cross coming in. Powell does with it well. Here's Whitcomb trying for the shot. It deflects off a few bodies. Spaps gets a foot to it, but it only goes as far as Anderson. Pass now towards the edge of the box for Jarvis Brook. Takes it out towards the right-hand wing. Pass. Ryan still in midfield. Ball over the top now. Contested header from me, but it falls to Anderson. Pass. Butterfield, that one goes slipping through, and Freddie gets off his line to collect it. Bolnore scored a third. Dove 3-0 for them over AFC Upfield under 21s. Greenstead Meads, East Greenstead Meads, have pulled one back. Gold in the 74th. Spaps has run a good game, but we got to make our last sub, and it's attacking sub. Here's Tyndall. Let's come on for Snicky. Hyde. Davies. Birmingham. Cross comes in. That's a deep line cross. Spaps is on the far post. He's offside. The flag goes up. Ready restarts play. Alimi wins the header. Falls to Kerry. Ellis has the ball. Just under a quarter of an hour to play. And stoppage. Swift knocks it forward for Tyndall, but he was offsides coming back on. The flag goes up. As things stand, the lead will only be 11 points. It'll be cut down from what I would believe was 13. Or no, it was still 11. It will remain 11, actually. But instead of leading Crawley United, it'll be Bolnore in second. Hands go up to try and wave it offside, but the ball squirts through to Freddie anyway. Final 10 minutes here before stoppage time. Freddie. What are you doing, Freddie? Freddie, what are you doing? Freddie, play the ball. Okay. Odd one. Hyde here. Back heels it to Swift. Swift. Ferriel. Dude, run being made on the left-hand side. Will get it to Birmingham there. Makes the run. Birmingham to Davies. Davies here. Davies takes the shot. It deflects off a body. Whitcomb plays it forward. Header for me. Down to Swift. And Swift can build back the other way with CLG. Hyde now. Trying to put the ball in for Ferriel, but he stayed too tight to his man. And the ball will just come back towards the CLG end. Powell. Yeah, and the highlight's over. So. Moving deep into the game. We've made all three subs. Final minute of the 90 now. And 3 minutes of stoppage time to be played. And it looks like we are in the second minute. Birmingham here. Birmingham with the throw. Swift has it. Swift back for Birmingham. Birmingham the cross. Powell's going to look there to get the header up. Oh, but it just goes wide. It just goes over the bar. That's one of the best chances CLG have had to score all afternoon. And Powell's headed it just high at the goal. Ferriel to take this down off the header. Got one on the right-hand side. Got players on the left. Ferriel back to Hyde. Just read the width. Get wide. Here. Leamy's cross is blocked. It goes out for a throw. And that is pretty much going to be that. Very minimal time left here. It'll have to be an immediate cross from Powell. Powell goes for it. But Vallis will glove it down. And certainly the full-time whistle will follow. And it is indeed going to be a scoreless draw. So Jarvis Brook III keep their dreams alive. They pick up a massive point, an unbelievable point, by keeping the league leaders in CLG FC scoreless and hold out for a draw. CLG dropped points for just the third time this season. Player of the match they gave to Steve Birmingham. I think it's Freddie. I think Freddie looked phenomenal. And I think you were not good enough, but I do want to say Freddie was excellent. Oh, and now they all look to switch off. He was excellent. Whatever. How you angered by me telling Freddie he did a good job? He had like 2 huge saves. All right, whatever, boys. About to beat the shit out y'all. So anyway, Jarvis Brook III, hold out for a draw. That's a big draw. And it means that CLG have to press on here. Just the second draw this season. And oddly enough, look at that. The other draw was against Jarvis Brook III. The only game we lost, I think, was who did we lose against? West Hoathly, who we do have to play as well. Oddly enough. So don't count your chickens before they hatch. And we still have, I have to do a post-match press conference now as well. Next set of fixtures is Wednesday the 17th. Cuckfield Rangers Development in 6th. We'll play West Hoathly in 5th. That's a big one. I think they're level on points, actually. West Hoathly have 18. Yeah, they're level on points. So that's a big mid-table matchup. It has to be said. And then on the 24th, we've got Crawley Crowborough 2, AFC Uckfield under 21s, and then East Greenstead Meads will host Counter Logic FC. Let's go to the press conference here. You managed to extend Counter Logic's impressive run over Jarvis Brook III. How do you feel about that particular result? I really only want to win. It doesn't matter who we're up against, what the record might be. I'm pleased with the result. It's always nice to keep things going wherever possible. Lifts morale, gives us a slight edge every time we meet. Being held at what? I don't know. I mean, it's disappointing that we lost the game, or we didn't not lost the game. We didn't win the game, but it's not a bad result. I'll just say it lifts morale. Another clean sheet for the side today, and it's now 587 minutes since Friendly Freddy last conceded. How much is that down to your goalkeeper's performance? He's a top quality goalkeeper, has to be said. CLG rank among the lowest teams in the league for fouls and cards awarded, which leaves some praise to receive clean approach to the game. Set a particular pride for you. It's very pleasing because it shows we're very clearly good in these areas, and our planning and preparation is paying off. Your teams rank among the best in leagues at retaining possession. I've always believed that possession of the ball is the most important thing in our sport. It's not, but any manager worth their salt needs to make every effort to ensure they enjoy playing in possession. If they don't, they'll be in for a world of trouble. Yeah, I think that's true. You got one of the best defensive records in the league. What attribute to it? Yeah, I'm gonna say that. It's the same. It's the same answer, man. Spaps is among the league leaders in average minutes per goals, finding the net roughly every 148 minutes. Is there even more to come? He's certainly got plenty more to offer. We'll be looking to get that from him. Yeah. So, can you? Jesus Christ, how many fucking questions? Can you keep this fantastic run of form going? CLG look unbeatable at the moment. We're performing well, and we're playing with confidence. Of course, anything can happen, but I'm very pleased with how we're looking. Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't want to put pressure on the fixtures, right? You just want to say we're in good form. Pundits are suggesting that players will be suffering overconfidence. I don't think so. Yeah, I think this is going to be an answer. Confidence is always a good thing. That's very apparent in each member of my squad. They're playing better because they are confident. Every time we win, they become stronger. There are rumors you're still in the market for another player. Do you think you'll be bringing a new face in? Have we scouted him? Have we even scouted him? We haven't even scouted him. Why are you asking me about him? We never stopped looking for ways to improve the team. You've been linking extensively with Lewis Hayden. Is that the player you're talking about? No, there was no interest. There was interest one state, but we're no longer after him. I don't know if I should say that because he's not scout. He's a midfielder, though. I don't need midfielders. No, there was interest in one state, but we're no longer after him. Steve Birmingham was outstanding today, wasn't he? Stephen was absolutely outstanding today. We know that managers and chairmen don't always get on, but what can you tell us about the working relationship between you and George? Chatsy Grigorgelis. Uh, that's a hell of a last name. We have a good working relationship. Thank God. Oh my Lord. So, Birmingham plays well. There's the divisional roundup. That is the end of the episode. So, coming up next in just about 7 days' time is a big matchup. Danehill from the Mid-Sussex Football League Division 5. So 4 tiers above us. And we're going to be playing Danehill. Not only that, they lead the Mid-Sussex Football League Division 5 by 2 points. We're going to be playing the best side in the Division 4 levels above us in a huge test in what is the Mid-Sussex Junior Cup quarterfinal. So winner will play in the semifinal. And there's a lot of good teams left. Burgess Hill Athletic are left. Let's go to the stages real quick and look. Burgess Hill Athletic from 2 divisions above us is left. Burgess Hill Albion 2, the Burgess Hill Derby. Burgess Hill Albion 2 are 1 division above us. Wisdom Sports Sporting Elite, both of them also in Mid-Sussex Football League Division 5, so 4 levels above us. And then Romfley 3, who are 3 divisions above us, against Barcombe 2 in the immediate division above us. So the big boys are left in this competition, the real big boys. And we had a really good draw. We played Crawley Cobras from our division, which is the lowest division that enters this competition. Beat them 2-1. Went on to the second round. We played Buxted 3, the worst team in the division. So the lowest ranked team right now that could be in the Mid-Sussex Junior Cup. Beat them 1-0. And then the third round, we upset Ashurst Wood 2, who were third in that division. We did it 3-2 in extra time that it took. And now we're into the quarterfinal versus Danehill. So we'll see how it goes. But the big cup matchup is next. Danehill from 4 divisions above us in the cup. We are playing that one at School Lane, which is at Danehill. So we're going to be away. We'll see how we fare. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. A little bit of a longer one, but we'll see you back here for the Mid-Sussex Junior Cup quarterfinal in the next one. Until then, take care and keep the faith.